Spectrum TV, broadening your horizon.
The only one allowed by grossly abused. Our government have the Nigeria police force, which shall be administered
in here. Perhaps it might also actually murder Abiola. Who are those
killed with the attempted murder of Hebrew?
He did not.
My lord, the matters. It's not, my lord. This case is in court, my lord.
Program that deals with legal issues and questions for Legally Speaking.
A new wave of the stock Matcom era to the oil boom. 11:30 a.m. to 12 p.m.
is characterized.
Apologize for the break in transmission. And in Nigeria, the National Population gave the assurance when they received dead data for people living with disability and the albinism. In another development, Nigerian Civil Director General of the authorities, Captain Musa, faulting Airline, who alleged that airline operators were into a memorandum of understanding. Oloma. Reports say this arrested last Thursday morning. Away from that, Nigerian army part of the country as well as Benue. In a statement, the Director of Army Public Relations and victims of gender violence and inequality gaps, economic community of West Africa states and media executives, Ayon advised that media counterparts. Range classification exercise slated of the Nigerian Army Obinze, or involving the use of close to the Sandfield bus stop in the lake. The Lagos Territorial Coordinator, National Lagos State Emergency Management Agency instruction when it caved in. State government has so far the co-chair Girl Education Partnership with Citizens and Relevant Development Office tagged partnership specific budget lines 100 and the people in the fight against collaborative efforts in the different ways. Message of awareness.
Out of wedlock, and parents, you find out most times parents are what their children do. When it comes to children that are born out of wedlock, this kind of child, they won't care for the state. It's aggressive sense. They be quite busy handling cases. I will have quite a number of cases that are
hits 1.19 trillion naira. To Africa, where 3 women among the 7 weeks after the arrest detained at the airport in the Malian coast, which has repeatedly requested in Mali, Minisima. They say they are rolled in the crisis-hit country island yesterday. They traveled to Russia this week. Senior General Min, according to reports, representatives from Russian government officials to fact back to military dictator, political and social fabric, tearing up the pungent era constitution. Crossroads for Chile underpinned decades of growth and said the new constitution was key. He hit back at the president's Florida home, making his first party of justice and worker gathering in the city of Wilkes nobody has ever seen. He also hit back since the very foundation of the country's republic.
That control him. He's an enemy.
Another dangerous fuel leak forcing launch control last week was also led by NASA. Launch director Charlie Supercope liquid hydrogen in hopes of persisted. Backwell Thompson finally then Tayyip Erdogan has an atomic disaster. The up being disconnected from its last remaining largest nuclear plant as well as ammunition depot. Power plant, as they did immense humanitarian response to devastating immense humanitarian response for 30th country across a humanitarian area. According to initial government, thousands of people gathered in St. called Smiling Pope Paul I, August 26, 1978, of a heart attack. Your mozzarella gathered under and becoming a saint has announced that Nigeria earned stated this during a change could be higher if the investments in the sector exported to India, Vietnam, if the government and organization rated 1.1 trillion when compared to 1 trillion reports for the second quarter of 70.5% year on that foreign VAT payments contributing 79.3 billion naira. Common Trust Fund, Debt Fund, says the COVID-19 through its intervention, Nigerians had event Sonny Ehoncha said 12 molecular labs defied the African nation from the 2 goal deficit in the first Mohammed in the 76th minute and Chijio case to 4. Ghana will be making a return from Nigeria from qualifying for the United States of America against Nigeria, having met 60 minutes. Smith scored handies is slated for Tuesday after games and gold medal winner Grace Nwoko, Nigeria's anchor leg in the offences. The athletics spotted on August the 3rd at the Commonwealth Games. Soccer fans at stadiums and fan zone concourse concession stands before and after and bear for hospitality. Clients at the quiz. The bear policy affecting World Cup host in the Middle East. A battle against cancer. The aid from account that the sickness was very lucky to have health insurance and that at the US Open on Friday, Mayor and TV host Oprah Winfrey shared a forever. On his part, golf-led court. He thanked her for inspiring him and other 3-time Grand Slam winner. Similarly, Michelle Icon, organization of Nigeria, born to the 31st of August 2022, into broadcasting professionals practically. This time to ensure to follow us and live on Spectrum Television. I am